How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. I have a little bit of locally born and bred IPA time in the form of Breaker Brewing's OJ Simcoe. First things first, Breaker. They are my local brewery. They're about 15-20 minutes away from me. They've been around for a very long time. Started brewing out of their garage, just like a lot of old school breweries, and they've been chugging along, man. Have a nice little spot, and they've been banging out beers for a very long time. Very good beers. And I've done a bunch of their reviews. They're, Belsnickler, barrel-aged Belsnickler, a bunch of their beers are pumpkin beers, some growlers, things like that. This is their first can, and it's kind of, for me, a little bit of a kind of a rebirth, a little homecoming for them. Like I said, they've been chugging along for a long time. They've had a big property, and they've been pumping out beers, but they've always been, as far as I know, they've always been a bit cautious with what they do as far as beers go. Not necessarily beers, but as far as moving forward and growing. Growing, that's the word I want to focus on. And they're very cautious with what they do, but it seems like over the past year or so, they've really kind of just, not necessarily let caution into the wind, because, you have basically two owners kind of supporting their families. You can understand caution. They've been opening up quite a bit. They kind of expanded quite a bit. They went from like, I don't know, I'm spitting stuff that I didn't look up beforehand because I don't look up anything beforehand, but I think they went from like a 5-barrel system to like a 20-30 barrel system. You know what I mean? Recently, this might be the first one off of that system. I don't know if they brewed it on their small system, but they kind of just turned the key on that. They got their own canning line. They expanded their tap house. Expanded the brewery, so they're growing quite a bit. Got a little bit more creative with beers. Got dipping their toes in the kind of hazy IPA waters, and they've been doing really well. So it's kind of cool to see them actually produce cans. So not only produce cans, but produce them from their own brewery, their own canning line. Everything about it is pretty freaking awesome. So I'm super excited to give this a whirl. This comes out tomorrow or today. I don't know when I'm going to post this. It comes out tomorrow, actually, but I don't know when I'm posting. So either it came out tomorrow or it's coming out today. Either one, I'm going to review it, see what she's got. I'm not going to pull punches. I'm not a liar, so if I hate it, I'm going to say it. So hopefully I don't. Anyway, OJ Simcoe, Northeast India Pale Ale. This is 7.5% alcohol by volume, so just on the teetering edge of the double IPA. Let's see, government warning stuff over there. It says, this Northeast IPA brewed and dry hopped with heaps of Simcoe hops, then conditioned on blood oranges and a touch of milk sugar. It says here, only you can prevent hop fade. And there's a little weirdo hop drawing on there. Keep this beer cold and drink within 30 days of purchase. Always recycled, brewed and canned. Breaker Brewing Company, Northampton Street, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And their phone number's on there. You don't see that a lot. That's like a Lagunitas thing. And it says canned on 9/18. Today is 9/19, so it's a day old. And it says the juice is loose. They got a nice little kind of canning thing on the label there. You don't see that often. And label-wise, it's okay. It doesn't blow me away. It's some kind of old school, late 90s style, bubble beveled kind of Photoshop font. But then again, there's your white Bronco spitting out some hops while it peels out and some oranges, so the juice is loose. That all happened in the 90s, so kind of ties into each other. So yeah, I'm not saying I hate the label by any means, but it doesn't blow me away. It's all about what's inside the can, though. That's what matters. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. First canning run. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, that's a lie. They ran one test canning run to kind of nail down carbonation and stuff like that. So anyway. This is our first one they're kind of releasing. Let's put it that way. Pinky Finger, just off white head. Nice creaminess to it. Pretty uniform bubble throughout. Stands a couple stragglers. It's got a nice soft straw-like haze to her. Nothing super overtly kind of hazy or turbid, but that's never been their thing. You know what I mean? Even though they've kind of touched on these kind of New England style IPAs a little bit, but they brought their own thing to the thing, so they're not trying to duplicate somebody else. Get that soft straw-like haze to her, and that'd be that. So she definitely looks the part that Northeast New England style IPA. See if we can get a nose on her. Yeah, you're getting the citrus fruits in there. That's what you're getting. You're getting orange. You're getting kind of your nectarine. You're getting a little bit of grapefruit. You can get a little bit of even like pineapple in it. It's not overly in your face, 2x4 to the face kind of nose, but it's rich and it's real. It's not artificial. It's not candy. It's not overtly sweet in the nose. It's going to be that way in the mouth. We'll find out, but it smells like fresh oranges. Actual legit fresh squeezed orange juice. Not the, from concentrate, not even like the shaky pulp, not even your simply whatever kind of pseudo hipster fucking orange juice you buy at Whole Foods. It actually smells like you actually crush some oranges down. Crush some orange grapefruity fruits down and got a little bit of kind of citrus out of it. A little bit of spritzy citrusness, let's put it that way. Not getting a ton of sweetness from that milk sugar. Could be more in there in the mouth, but like they said, they put kind of a touch of milk sugar. Not going over it with it, just probably adding a little bit of that kind of creaminess to it. So she definitely smells the part of OJ. Let's put it that way. See if she tastes the part. Cheers. Way more orange juice in the mouth that it lets you in on in the nose. It's big, it's vibrant, and it's pretty fucking delicious, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a pop of orange juice, but yeah, it's there. A nice sweetness to it, too. And there's bittering. There's a nice, what I like to call impactful balance throughout. It's not necessarily like this smooth, rounded kind of wash of all the flavors. You get that bang of that orange juice, and it comes off really organic, really fresh. You're getting flesh, you're getting pithiness, you're getting like peel from it, you're getting all those sectors. You also get bitterness from the hops. It's not huge in any direction or a calling card kind of bitterness. It's not like, oh, it's weed or it's onions or it's this or that. It's more of a soft, generic bitterness. If anything, it's earthy, but it's a big pop of that. Then you get that kind of little bit of sweetness. And I hesitate to say little because it is sweet, but it's not too sweet and just sweet enough in a good way to kind of balance off all that kind of hop presence. I can't understate the orange juice factor to this beer. It comes off really orangey. Really orangey. A lot of places say orange juice, but they don't really mean it, or they want to mean it, but it doesn't really come off that way, but it really does come off that way in here. Nice mouthfeel. On the second sip, I'm getting a little bit more of that kind of milk sugar. It's not even close to being overpowering, but what it does is it takes that orange juice thing and just adds that little bit, that little tiny bit of kind of like creamsicle vibe to it, which is super fucking cool because it isn't like orange fucking creamsicle. And yeah, really well done beer. And like I said at the get, I'm, I pride myself on not lying. You know what I mean? I have, won friends and lost friends from that. You know what I mean? I am, I call shit as I see it. Sure. It's a local brewery. I want them to do well. So is there a little bit of bias going on? Yeah, could be. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if it's not good, I'm going to fucking say it. And so it's not a matter of me just actually saying, oh, this is good beer because the local guys did it. I actually probably bang on the local guys a little bit harder than I do the outside of the area guys. I know that's probably the wrong thing to say, but usually a little bit more kind of hard on them. And yeah, there's nothing to be hard about this beer. It's drinkable, it's chuggable. It doesn't drink close to the 7.5% that it actually is. And it's just it's tasty fucking stuff, man. Absolutely. I can't get over the orange. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so real. It's so not fake. And then combining that with that touch, that subtle touch of milk sugar, it just kind of makes it pop a little bit. It was really fun. Now, they said they condition on blood oranges. Am I getting too much of that orange? Is it more of a juice thing? I don't know. Does it fucking matter? No. You want to know why? Because it's fucking tasty. So yeah, absolutely great beer. It's not going to blow you away with this overt, crazy, dry hop presence. But you're going to get enough hops, enough flavor, enough sweetness, enough orange, enough milk sugar to kind of make your nipples get a little hard and kind of get excited because it's a tasty beer. We're a brewery that's trying to do shit right. And to be perfectly honest with you, that's what the world needs. And they're giving it to you. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better IPAs verging on the double IPA that it has as of late? It's not the best because I'm very particular about the ones that I like. But I've had so many, I have to preface it with that. It's definitely in the conversation, though. It's that good. Is it going to be your super crazy butternut squash, stand a spoon straight up, turbid New England style IPA that is just a European British yeast bomb to the point where you're just basically drinking yeast and sediment? No. It's actually more old school than new school, with a ton of new school tendencies in a way that works, and it works well. So yeah, I did it. Value and availability, I actually don't know. I was lucky enough to get a 4-pack, and it'll be released tomorrow or today, depending on when I post this. So yeah, I'm sure they'll have it posted on their Instagram or Facebook, Breaker Brewing, and it's going to be brewery only. That's all their stuff. And just say if you like what we like this, if you like good beer, I'm not even going to go outside of that. You know what I mean? You heard what I have to say. You know what I mean? I described what I've tasted. You might taste something different, but describe what I tasted. So you can judge whether those are the flavors that you dig. But if you're looking for a dollop of something different outside of what I've already said, if you just like good, well-made beer from people that are doing shit right and trying to do it in a good way, it's worth picking up, worth stopping by, worth trading for. Oh, traders out there, try it because you might like it. Because guess what? I like it. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff. This dude, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tap, Massive Beers. All one word, 4 of those places. 4 everywhere else, just type it in. And there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying this OJ beer right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.